My name is Inês Zenha. I'm a Portuguese artist and I work with ceramics, painting and installation. I'm inspired by the underworld in all my work and bodies of water. Everything that you see is part of a drainage system, a sewage system, all these pipes that exist underneath the city. All my sculptures are born from these places or this architecture usually associated with spaces of sanitation. Ceramic is a material that is always present in these spaces. They are there to mute the gut. They are there to mute many of our natural instincts and our own relationship to dirt. All the sculptures I'm doing here don't really work as individual pieces. They work more like one single multiple organism. All of them are inspired by a mythological monster, an animal called Hydra, that monster that grows many heads every time a head is cut. So it's very interesting to me, with the body that I have, the identity that I have, to work from this place. There is always this cultural thinking that there is one fixed identity for all of us, and I think my work is pretty much trying to break that, but also invite people to be comfortable with strangeness. I'm interested in creating sculptures that deal a lot with ambiguity. They are a manifesto to fluidity in itself, to a transition that is not linear. Whenever we see something that is strange, some people, instead of reacting with curiosity, they react with fear. And with fear comes judgment, comes the feelings of disgust, which is a very interesting feeling that I explore a lot in my work. That's why there's so much sewage pipes and all of that, something that we find disgusting and then transform them into something quite divine and beautiful.
Creo que el arte puede llegar a expresar lo más profundo del alma por el camino más corto. Para mí es algo que trato de ver siempre en la obra de arte. Inés lo que quiere decir lo dice a través del arte. Ella regresa un poco a esa técnica ancestral de la cerámica y sobre todo el moldeado a mano, pero logrando unas formas en la cerámica no antes vistas. En su moldeado y en su forma creo que está diciendo mucho, ¿no? Todas las obras tienen concepto, indudablemente, de una manera muy metafórica. Ella también está expresando lo más profundo de su ser por el camino más corto, que es lo que hace el arte.
For me, clay is a very interesting material because it gives me this chance to not only really work with my body, but also reimagine my body. And so when I work, I usually tend to use the clay against my own body. I use my own limbs to create contractions in the clay. The way I pull the clay is very much in alignment with how my body moves. The first touch is what dictates the whole thing. And the first touch is usually that gesture. Clay wants to go a certain way, and that's so much related to how our bodies also relate to gravity, you know? So I'm just listening. Most of the times I'm listening. I'm very interested when I'm looking for a glaze in finding textures and skins that go beyond the ceramic. Again, it's all about transitions, it's all about these becomings. So I try to reflect that through the use of glaze. In Collegium now in Arévalo, I am working with an alfarero, a potter, José, who's a traditional potter who's been working from generation from his father. So we both have to also choreograph way of putting them in the oven because, as I said, my work kind of defies gravity. So sometimes I have to break a few ceramic rules to get the results that I want.
Mi nombre es Jesús Manuel García, estamos en el Obrador del Alfarero, me dedico a ser alfarero desde niño, con mi padre, con mi abuelo, y estamos aquí en Arévalo de Portillo, un pueblo de una tradición muy grande alfarera. Bueno, lo que hace Inés, yo lo que la he visto, esta obra, a mí me parece que no está al alcance de cualquiera, por ejemplo. Son piezas muy complejas de hacer, pero no es que sea complejo de hacer. Es complejo de que salga, eso no está terminado hasta que no salga del horno. Y que salga del horno, eso tiene una complejidad que no está al alcance de cualquiera. que saber lo que se hace, con qué materiales se trabaja, los colores que quieres dar. El horno no es maquiavélico y te dice voy a hacer lo que me da la gana, no. Del horno sale lo que se hace y sale bien porque lo ha hecho bien.
I do want people to connect with my work through feelings, because my work is feeling based. Everyone sees what they want to see or what they project, and I believe that what people see is very much a projection of themselves, so I'm allowing for that to happen.